This podcast is brought to you by Power Retail and was recorded at the Retail Global Gold Coast Conference 2019.
I'm Ali from Power Retail and I'm here with the beautiful Brittany Rinker from Amazon. How are you?
Hello, doing well.
Thank you. Great. You having fun?
Lots of fun. Yeah, we're having a great time at the conference. A lot of good conversations, meeting a lot of retailers we've been working with, so it's really fun to put a face to the name.
Yeah, and you had a workshop yesterday as well, and you had some speaking today.
Yes, so yesterday we held a workshop to talk about everything related to getting your business started and how to grow your business on Amazon. So really good. We had a really engaged group, which is nice. It helps when they're asking questions, and we got through a lot of content, but even up until the very end, everybody was engaged. And
absolutely. Well, I think with names like Amazon, you're going to get a large crowd and you get a lot of questions as well. So it's a good opportunity to just have everything coming in at once.
Yeah, definitely. We were getting a lot of questions around data quality, which then I did a presentation today to really go more in depth on that subject and why data quality is so important in not only discoverability of products that you're listing online, but also conversion. So once customers land on that detail page, how do they convert to sales?
Speaking of conversions, we're just wondering how Amazon drives sales and just how do they get going?
Yeah, so globally, we spend billions of dollars every year to invest in our Selling on Amazon program. So everything from driving customers to creating new selling features and tools, but also combating fraud and abuse. Right, so these are all things that we can take off of the shoulders of our sellers and allow them to really focus on their products.
Yeah, awesome. So Amazon's pretty massive, right? There's no doubt about it. And obviously in Australia, you came in what, 2017, I think?
Yes, December 2017.
So you're getting to the 1.5 year mark, which is exciting. I know that there was a lot of massive buzz around the launch.
It's gone by so quick.
Yeah, it has. It's just flown. So I was just wondering, a lot of customers and a lot of people want to sell things on Amazon.
Yeah.
So how does Amazon actually help sellers target and attract new customers?
Yeah, it's a great question. So we know that the retail landscape is changing, right? It's a lot about what we're talking about at this conference, right? Like that's kind of the big subject. What do we see in the future? What's changing? How can retailers adapt? And we know that modern customers are no longer single channel or single store shoppers, right? And so creating an omni-channel approach for your business is going to be key in reaching more customers more often. And so we're really excited about the fact that Amazon allows businesses to get started online quickly and easily, right? Like it removes barriers to entry, like creating your own website or acquiring new customers.
Yep.
So we think that it's a really good opportunity for businesses to then reach more customers, right? And on Amazon, we have over 300 million active customer accounts globally.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and so retailers have the ability to access those customers, right? They create a selling account, they list their products, and they're immediately in front of those customers.
Absolutely, and I think gone are the days where someone has their own shop and that's it. They're actually reaching out to marketplaces and they're trying to sell through other platforms and stuff like that. So I was just wondering, how does a marketplace help a small business or a small retailer expand, not just in this country, but overseas and globally?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, marketplaces can be a big help in especially enabling small retailers to expand overseas with little barrier to entry, right? So it allows you to remove that upfront overhead of building a storefront, acquiring new customers, which can be really tricky when you're expanding into a new region or a new country. And especially one of the cool benefits of selling with Amazon globally is that we can even manage the fulfillment for those businesses.
It's amazing.
Which the picking, packing, it's a great logistics service, but it also allows businesses to focus on their products, right? We also manage the customer service and returns, and we'll do that in local language.
Yeah.
So these things that can otherwise be really tricky for especially small businesses expanding overseas, we can help to alleviate those concerns and again, allow them to focus on the core of their business.
Yeah, and obviously Amazon's a very trusted company worldwide as well, so it's good to have that name as a storefront in that sense, so it's an automatic trust in there.
Right.
So obviously with marketplaces and in anything in retail, things change very fast. Do you think that there are any, well, do you know of any upcoming trends or you can predict anything that's going to happen in marketplaces in the next year?
That's a tough one. So Amazon as a business tends to not be so forward-looking or future-looking.
Yeah.
We like to focus on the now, but there are two things that we know won't change.
Yep.
Right? We know that a customer, when we fulfill a product, the customer gets that product we know that they're not going to come back and say, we wish that that would have arrived later, or we wish that the price would have been more expensive, right? So these are two things.
No, it's never gonna happen.
Nobody does that. So these are two things that we know to be true and we really focus on. Like, we focus on what we know won't change rather than try to predict what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
On the other side of that, we are seeing a lot of excitement right now with online deal events. So Prime Day, Click Frenzy, Black Friday.
Yep.
These are things that we know customers love, right?
Yes.
They love to be a part of these deal events and know that they're getting a good value for what they're purchasing. And so this is something I think we will continue to see trend.
Yeah.
So we can anticipate that that will grow year over year.
Absolutely. It's just amazing. I think that Amazon is also very innovative when it comes to delivery and it comes to great prices, stuff like that, all in the one place as well. So I think you guys sort of set the trends rather than just predict them or just,
Yeah, we have a very loyal customer base. Customers are drawn to Amazon and loyal because of the customer obsession that we show, right?
Yeah.
So they expect a quality of selection, convenience and delivery, value of what they're purchasing, and those terms have become synonymous with the Amazon brand.
Yeah. Since you have so much knowledge and Amazon is such an amazing company, I was wondering if you have any advice for small businesses online?
Yes, definitely. On that point, customer obsession, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is a core part of our business at Amazon. We are always working backwards from that customer. So what would create the best customer experience? What is the best value for the customer? It's at the heart of our business and every decision that we make. And so I would recommend that businesses do the same.
Yeah.
Just because a transaction is online doesn't mean that you should be any less customer focused than you would be in a store.
Absolutely.
Right? So I think as a small business, if you put the customer at the heart of the decisions that you're making and you're continually asking yourself what is best for the customer, the rest will fall into place. This is definitely the single thing that has led to Amazon being a successful company globally, and I think retailers will see the same.
I completely agree. Customer is always right in a lot of ways, and I think if you put them first, everything else will fall into place.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for coming and
Thanks so much
being
for having
here.
me.
It was a lot of fun.
Yes, this was great. Thanks
Yeah,
again.
Thanks.